What's up, guys? This is Brevort, and we are back on the survival single-player Let's Play world. So today we are going to be looking for the new biome. I've upgraded to the 24W44A snapshot, and we're going to be looking for the Pale Garden. I want to see if we can find the stuff for it. So first of all, we got to find new chunks. I'm pretty sure to the west is the closest new chunks we have. Maybe if we go a little bit this way. I think it shouldn't be too far out this way. This might already be new chunks. And we want to look for temperature of 2, humidity of 4. We're in humidity 2, so maybe this way is better. It should be adjacent to the pine taigas, I think. So if we could find pine taigas, I think this is temp 1. Yeah, it is. So maybe this way? We're in erosion 3. 4, rather. We need erosion 3. So let's look for erosion 3. That might be the most important thing to look for. There's mountains over there. That could be a good sign. This is erosion 3. This is negative weirdness, though. What about over here? I think it needs to be far inland as well. That might be the one thing we're missing. Yeah, it does. Oh, we were so close. It literally has all the criteria met, except it's not far inland. Let's hope the humidity goes up in this direction. Humidity's climbing. We found it! Let's go! Let's go! Okay, it's a small one. But we found it. Okay, so we got the... Did one already spawn? I thought they only spawn at night. Or is that just the ambient sound? Oh, there's a dripstone under here. So let's get a creaking heart. Can we find one during the day? I wonder how difficult that would be. Oh, there's a ruined portal over here. I'm guessing we could just start mining these and see if we find one. Something makes sounds. I think it might be the vines. Okay, can we break these with shears? Yep, okay. Pale hanging moss. Okay. Then we have pale moss block. So does this function exactly the same as regular moss blocks? Or does it function differently? Oh, it does. Okay. Can you get, like, azaleas and stuff on it? I don't think you can. So this might actually be a better way to farm stuff if you don't want, like, extra waste. Okay, it's going night. So I guess if we're up in a tree, we should be relatively safe, right? Creaking can't get up here to us. I see something orange. Oh, is this the new flower? It is. Okay, so these open at night and close during the day. And I think they don't give off light. Yeah, they don't. I don't know why they don't. That seems silly. Why is nothing spawning? I feel like something should have spawned by now. Oh, I hear a skeleton. Alright, I wanted to see if we bone meal the grass, if we could get more eye blossoms. Okay, we can. That's cool. Should I have hitboxes on? Oh, the leaves falling is super cool. That is amazing. Wow. Okay. Okay, so I definitely feel like if there was one here, it should have spawned by now. Alright, well, let's go to another one. I'm gonna keep flying. Oh. Okay, we found one. That's good. Oh, okay, and now we can get the closed eye blossoms. I'm guessing these start out closed, like they generate closed, and then when it goes night, they open. And these give you gray dye, which we didn't have a way to farm before. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, I'm gonna load the backup now, actually. Okay, so I just made this portal, and it should take us right to the Pale Garden. Hopefully it doesn't spawn us underground. Of course. We're in Lush Cave. We're at Y10. Let's go up, I guess. Alright, here we are at the surface. Let me just mark this spot so I know where to go down. Why are you on the surface, you fool? What time of day is it? Okay, it's early morning. Alright, so where is the Pale Garden supposed to be? Oh, here it is. It's literally really close. So that's perfect. Alright. And we got the advancement. Nice. So, now we just need to... Let me get rid of some of this junk. Alright, so it's starting to go night, so now let's see if we can... We immediately found one. Okay. That makes things easy for us. Wow. Extremely easy. It's this tree? Yeah, okay. So right here. And then we just need to... Let's kite them over this way, actually. Oh, there's more than one. Oh, the thorns! Okay. So, interesting. If you get thorns damage to them, or they take thorns damage off you... it looks like they... Yeah, it looks like they... It shows you where the things are, too. Which I wasn't expecting. It's so cool. I wish they were a little bit faster. They're not very threatening with as slowly as they move. And they don't do a lot of damage either. Okay, so... Oh, each time you do this, it adds resin. Does this take durability off your weapon? 1956. 1954. Okay, it does. What happens if they can't pathfind to you? I'm curious. Alright. What's he doing? Oh, he's just trying to get to me, but he can't? Okay. Alright, so what is this stuff? How does this stuff work? Okay, you just click on it and it breaks. I think... Oh, I just broke a Creaking Heart by accident. Okay, but there's a Creaking Heart here. Let's Silk Touch this. Here's Zomber. Alright. Silk Touch. Does this need to be mined with an axe? I don't think it does. It's taking a long time to break, though. Oh, it did need to be mined with an axe. Oh, wait, maybe not. Did it drop? I don't know. Oh, yeah, it did. It's right there. Okay. Cool, cool. Alright. Here's Skelly. Uh-oh. Huh. Can you just run away from them? Or are they faster than you? They're faster than you. I think. Oh, maybe not. No, they're not. Also, did they just lose you after a while? Why is this guy glitched? Oh, he's not. Okay. Alright. And now it's raining. Great. So one option is you just sleep, right? Skeletons. I hate them. Alright. Yeah, one option is you just sleep. That's probably the easiest way to deal with these, is... Oh. Is just sleep. Can they still damage me? Nope, they cannot damage you in their death animation. Okay. Interesting. And I'm guessing that's all we're gonna see, given that's about to go daytime. So let's head back home. Okay, so we're back at our home base now, and I wanted to test a few things and set some stuff up. So this is the pale planks. This is what it looks like. It's very light colored. It's like cherry, but without any saturation. That's what it reminds me of. And then we can do... Oh, these are the eye blossoms. I thought this was a sapling. I think this poisons bees. It poisons bees if the bees touch them. Actually, I think they only try to touch these ones. So I'm not sure how long these take to open or close. It doesn't seem to say anything. Interestingly, they have sword efficient, which is kind of surprising to me. So I'm guessing you could put them in flower pots to prevent them from opening or closing, but I don't know for sure. So let's test that out. Yeah, so while I was just down there, this one already closed, but I'm guessing they won't close if they're in a flower pot, which is cool. Oh, no, they do. Wow, okay. That's a lot more detail than I expected. So there's no way to keep them open then, huh? Interesting. Then the resin that you can get from breaking these, as well as killing one of the Creakings by breaking their source block thing, you could craft into a resin block, or block of resin. Oh, it breaks instantly. Okay. I was not expecting that. Is it bouncy or slow you down or anything? It doesn't. Okay. So, that's actually pretty cool because right now we have a couple blocks that mine instantly. We have honey, we have slime, we have TNT, we have scaffolding. This is a really good candidate for bridging or scaffolding or whatever because it breaks instantly like this. And it doesn't slow you down or anything walking on it. So, and it's very easily farmable, which we'll see once it goes nighttime. We've still got a bit of time, but yeah. And we also have the saplings, which I'm assuming you grow the same way as dark oak in a 2x2. Yeah, okay, so it's the same as dark oak in that you need a 2x2 to grow it. So the way the creaking heart works is it needs to be between these logs, the pale logs. That is a really strange noise. Whoa. And I think if we just do like 3 like this, we'll get 3 creaking once it goes nighttime. So another thing I wonder is how early they actually will spawn. So it's about to go nighttime here. Right when the sun touches the horizon is when it lets you sleep. And I also don't know if they spawn... They do. They spawn, like, immediately. I don't know if you guys noticed, but they basically all spawned at once. So basically, as soon as a player is in range... What that range is, I don't know. But they pretty much spawn in immediately. So, I'm curious about a few other things. So if we put blocks up, do they continue to... They do! Okay. That is not what I expected. They're still locked onto you. Okay. And then if you run through them... Okay, you do take damage. if you do it just right, it's going to be tricky because they're all together now. Is there any way to make that not be the case? Another thing I'm curious about is if we... So for one, I have speed right now. I have speed 2. But I have my FOV effects turned way down because I don't like how much it changes. But what if we do this? It zoomed so far out. If we're sprinting and we do this, yeah, they continue moving. So it doesn't take into account your FOV based on your sprinting speed. Also, that looks really cool. The cherry forest with the light underneath it. So what if we turn up our FOV like this? I'm curious then, because you can see here, they'll move. But what if we don't have speed? So let's lure them out of the range of the beacon, first of all. This is obscene. Why is this even a thing? Why does it let you zoom this far out? They get stuck? What's happening? Why aren't they moving? Oh, wait! They have a limit of range on them. That's what it is. So they can only go so far. My other question is, this stuff is like the resin, right? So what if... Okay, first of all, let's test our first thing. So we want to see, if we go out of range, does the FOV actually matter? Or is it... like, you see him moving there. Oh, it does seem to matter. Maybe not. So I guess the way to test this would be get him right to the edge of my field of view. Like that. Then zoom way in. Okay, so field of view does not matter. Because they would have definitely... Ah, okay. Interesting. So I'm guessing that it probably isn't supposed to work that way. But they didn't want to give people who just crank their FOV a leg up. So that's my assumption with that. The other thing is, can we make the resin accumulate somewhere other than on the logs? Is it possible if we do like this? It doesn't seem to. It seems to only go on the logs. So what if there's another block here that's not touching it? Will it accumulate on that? I'm thinking not. And then can they reach me up here? Oh, they can! They have reach! Okay, interesting. I was not expecting that. Is there any way to make the creaking hearts? Creaking heart. Or are you like... Are they a finite resource? Oh, you can make them! Let's go! So I can make as many of these as I want. Okay. That's cool. So, let's make a whole bunch of these. For literally no reason, just for fun. Okay, if you do it right, you can actually sprint right through them. Let's see if I can practice it. Yeah, there's definitely a way to do it. I wonder if we could somehow make thorns of this. Okay, so if we break these, we get XP, right? Or do we not, because it's a player-placed one? Yeah, we don't. So only natural ones give XP, eh? Yeah, natural. They have a natural tag. So if it's not naturally placed, they don't drop XP. Oh, they're about to disintegrate because it's... Wow, okay. Because it's going daytime. So I think they'll disintegrate from anywhere, and I don't think there's any way to keep them around, even if you, like, bury them underground. And you can also smelt the resin in the furnace to get resin bricks. So they look like this, and I'm assuming you use 4 of those to craft the resin block. Okay, we got 4 resin bricks. These look like some kind of metal because of how shiny they are. Yeah, so you get the resin brick block. And then this probably needs... Does this need to be mined with a pickaxe? Or is it just like pickaxe recommended? I'm guessing it needs to be mined with the pickaxe. Yeah, okay. And then there's the chiseled resin bricks as well, which has like a creaking on it. So, yeah. And they break pretty quickly with the pickaxe. It's pretty much instant sometimes. I don't know what's up with that. I think it's that bug with the insta-mining blocks, where it doesn't insta-mine always. But yeah, the other thing you could do is you could use these for armor trims, and I think that's it. So overall, it's like a decorative thing, but it is pretty cool. So today's comment of the day says, I'm so glad they reverted their nerfs. Also, projectile protection, crying in the corner. So this is referring to the fire protection and blast protection nerfs that got reverted right before 1.21 came out. And yes, I'm very glad for it too, and I know a lot of other people are. And we're very happy for the buffs that also got added, making them actually be worth using. But projectile protection is kind of in its own boat, right? So it doesn't have many uses. It doesn't have a bonus thing that you could do with it, like blast protection reduces knockback, fire protection reduces how long you're on fire for, but projectile protection doesn't. But also, projectile protection is a low-level enchantment compared to regular protection and the other 2 enchantments, which are like mid-tier. Projectile protection is a low one. You could pull it right out of like a level 1 enchant, which the other ones you wouldn't be nearly as likely to do. So not only is it just weaker in general, it's not like Smite and Bane of Arthropods, where Mojang sees them on the same level as Sharpness for some reason. I see Smite, I see why you do that for Smite, but I don't see why for Bane of Arthropods. But, yeah. The other thing is, projectile protection does have its uses. So if you're in the end and you're end city busting, projectile protection. If you're in a trial chambers, projectile protection. So it does have its uses, because yeah, because there are some instances where most of the hits you'll be taking, like from shulkers or from the trial chamber mobs, which it's pretty easy to deal with the melee mobs. You just use a water bucket and they're not a problem. The ranged mobs are going to be this main source of your damage. So those are cases where projectile protection actually is useful and does have good uses. And I would actually use it and actually do use it in those situations. So I think it's worth it. You only need 1 piece of projectile protection to max out all of the effects of it. Just like, well, previously how fire protection and blast protection were. You could get the max effects from just a single piece of armor and have protection on everything else. So it's really not a trade-off at all to use it in those situations. The only thing I could think of besides that is poison damage in the trial chambers and the fall damage from shulkers. That's like kind of the downsides, but fall damage you mostly can negate anyway with feather falling. So yeah, so it's pretty much worth it. So maybe it is crying in the corner, but it doesn't need to. Know that it is loved by me anyway, and that should be all that matters, is that it's loved by me. Just kidding. Yeah. But anyways, guys, that is about it for this one. Also, they can spawn quite a ways away. Also, they have a range on them, it seems. Oh, geez. They just kind of wander. And also, their eyes only light up once they spot you. So, anyways, guys, that is about it for this one. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Have yourselves an amazing day, and Goodbye.